can you be counting money and frying ground beef and counting $1 bills? That's disgusting. And like taco seasoning. It was delicious, but I'm saying it was still nasty. All right, soapbox off. All right, this is the deal with this program, this show. This comedy show is like a little workout thing we've been doing 6 years here in Bronzeville. It's a free show. I try to bring people out for comics to come up, what's up, D, and work on their jokes, and then they go up to clubs like Jokes and Notes or Laugh Factory, and they get paid for their jokes. So this is like sort of like the Bally's of comedy, so you guys got to be supportive. If shit ain't funny, don't laugh. Say, or like, you know, do something supportive, but like tell them to develop that shit. If you see the comic in the back, you probably need to work on that one bit about, you know, all that masturbating. Just work on that, you know. We appreciate that. Then we get. I started the Bronzeville Comedy Showcase because at the time I wanted more stage time, you know, and I always think that in order to, you know, have your place in a comedy scene or have my place in the Chicago comedy scene, you have to have some type of real estate, you know, meaning you have to have your own room or your own show where you produce it, you book comics, you host it, or whatever you're doing. And, you know, since I hosted the show, that's stage time. I just heard about this young man in Asheville, North Carolina. He lives here in Chicago right now. Start showing some Southside love all the way from Asheville, everybody. Mr. Cody Hughes, everybody. Give it up for Cody Hughes. Come on, Cody.
Good job, Brian, everybody. I just moved here from Asheville. I moved to Bridgeport. And I'll always remember tonight as the night I stopped referring to Bridgeport as the South Side.
What? And I have this theory, and I don't know if it's like, I don't know that much about history, but I'm 100% sure that this is true. But like, I feel like all the world's problems have been caused by weird-dicked men. All of them. Because I feel women are used to being judged on their looks and bodies, and we can deal with it, but men, you can't change a weird dick, and they go crazy. It's like, I have a weird dick, I'm gonna eliminate the middle class! And that's economics, so that's it. My dick bends weird, I'm gonna invade a country.
You know, just like people say food deserts, I will always make that joke, this is an entertainment desert. And this is not like, you know, Wicker Park or Logan Square. There's a million bars. You know, everything's kind of spread out in the South Side. So if there's somewhere where like-minded individuals are meeting up, you're more likely to go to that place. And, you know, it would be, you know, people in the community like it because it's free. You know, it's positive. You know, sure, we might have swearing and, you know, dick jokes, but it's still positive. You know, it's all, you know, trying to have something for people to do.
I went up to her, grabbed her booty. She gonna say, who are you? I said, why you playing games? Women be playing games, y'all. Women be playing games. This ain't Uno. This ain't Monopoly. Women be playing games. Went to my ex-wife's wedding.
Well, no, the comedians who come on the show love the show. And now I will say that hands down. I think a lot of comics who live on the north side who don't get to go up in front of black people, let's be real, they really appreciate having an audience, this a nice, safe black audience for them to try stuff out. You know, I tell the people every time we start the Bronzeville Comedy Show, you know, you didn't pay any money to get in, you know, probably brought a little drink in here yourself, you know, our drinks are cheap, we gave free food away at the last time, so all we need you to do is sit down and be attentive. And I think that comics appreciate that. First and foremost, I mean, you know, each comment that goes up, like, man, thanks so much for letting me go up because I get to really do something that's not Logan Square, do something that's not Wicker Park or Streeterville, or see some people that I've never got to do my comedy in front of. It's about getting a crowd. If you have a great crowd, you have a great show, and that's the rules of comedy.
I deserve all my whoopings. I ain't lying. I had a pee in the bed problem. Woo! What? Ain't nothing like a good pee in the bed. Come on, y'all. Ain't nobody woke up for the dream and still let it ride. Anybody? Oh shit! Woo! That hallway dark than the motherfucker. Woo! It be so warm you fall back to sleep like, oh.
So next time you're looking at some strange dick, you have to be like, do I support genocide? No. And then you have to go away. Or just suck it. I don't care. I don't know what.
It was a good crowd this year, but I think for how big that space is, we can go harder. I mean, I don't think we will. But we got it, though. I think we got a nice little groove now. So next year's going to be even better and just start building from there.
So I said, I grabbed a parquet. I went back up in that room and I spread parquet on top of that corn. Then I spread it on top of that corn. Then I spread it on top of that corn. Then I spread it on top of that corn. Then parquet started talking. Parquet was like, damn, it should have been by.
You know, sometimes it's time to go to a comedy club, and then sometimes it's cool just to hang out, have some drinks outside, and hear some good comedy. You know, it's a different vibe to it. So I think the vibe that we try to set up is we're outside. Summertime in Chicago is always amazing. It's really just come to have a good time. And for the comics, just do you and have your, you know, be tight.
Then she got some corns on her toes, ain't lying. She got corns on top of that corn 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 on top of that corn.